don't know if that's picking up on the mic, but here, let me open my window. You hear that? It's raining. It's actually raining here in California, and a lot of people don't really like the rain. It gets them gloomy, I guess. Actually, I had a discussion with my therapist a while ago, and they were saying, "Oh, it's rainy today. I'm feeling a bit down." And I said, actually, I like the rain. It reminds me that the earth is still alive, and I just find rain very cozy. So I'm actually in a pretty decent mood. It's rainy. It's cozy. I'm standing up. I'm at my standing desk today. Whoops, sorry. I'm trying to do stuff in the background. Hey, Lazily, how you doing? What's up, loser? But yeah, it's a nice, cozy Thursday afternoon. It's raining. I'm feeling nice and toasty. I'm actually the stream started a little later than I expected. Reason being, I was actually just cooking, and I'll upload some of the images of what I'm cooking to my Discord server, and hopefully the chatbot's running. We'll see about that in a few minutes. Your therapist said I need to be paid more to deal with this guy. That's 100% valid. Yeah. No therapist will. Actually, my therapist did. Well, my therapist didn't quit. I'm just making a joke mostly. But my therapist was like, hey, I don't accept your insurance anymore, so we can continue, but you're going to have to pay out of pocket. So I like to say that my therapist broke up with me. But yeah, we're running a bit late because I'm cooking. I will upload what I'm cooking to my Discord server later. And overall, we're still running pretty behind. You can tell by the title of this stream. I was hoping to be done with this scene last week, but we're still on it. So I'm not going to let that freak me out. Okay, I'm going to close the window because it's getting cold. I'm not going to let that freak me out. We're going to press on, and I'm just going to keep my head up and keep making progress. So I have the... Hold on. My therapist got a raise and just dipped out. Yeah, basically. So I've got the background scene for scene 9 already open. I was working on it because I do need to send this to my animator this weekend. I need to send it to them pretty soon because they're going to need to start working with it. I've been trying to clean it up and work on it in the background. In the background. But yeah, I don't think... maybe I'll work on this a little bit today. But yeah, I need to get this done this weekend. What I really need to work on is getting more animation stuff done. And in fact, let me pull up my to-do list. So sending the scene's still not done. I need to finish this scene or this background to send to my animator. Oh, I have a missed call. What? Hold on. Hold on. Dealing with household stuff. Damn it. Hold on. Sorry. There are lots of things happening. That's a long message, Lazily. I will read that in a second. So today I'm either going to work on this background or I'm going to do another animation pass. Which should involve finishing Chitoge, doing the morph. I have the Kakuto hands as a task. Replacing the cube. Where is it? The cube. Replacing that cube with the college in the distance. I have too many windows open again. Add more detail and 2D assets to this background. Pixel art shader. I'm probably not going to do this. Let's get rid of it. And then bring in a better version of the tome. And then, with any luck, if I get all this stuff done, then we can look at scene 13 and 8 next week. I'll start with 13. And then, in a couple of weeks, I need to send the robot arms to my animator. So that's the game plan. What did you send me? I'm doing better without him, though. He was one of the therapists who just kept telling me that's good and stuff. I don't need a therapist who just says I'm right about everything I feel. I need someone who questions why I think, how I think. I'm my own therapist now. That's fair. I can see that. Here, I'm gonna dig into that in a second, but first let me get my background music going because I have been talking for way too long. What music do I want? Oh, the world is my oyster. Oh my god. Maybe. Ooh, you know it's kind of rainy, so maybe some chill jazz, like I want some cafe jazz, something like that. How's this? That's weird. I can barely hear that, but it's coming through. It looks like it's coming through in the stream pretty well. Here, let me. Oops. I think that's me. Hopefully that didn't get louder for y'all. That's getting a little bit louder in my headphones. Cool. Before I dive in, let me respond to that comment about having a therapist that pushes back against you. Yeah, I've had a therapist like that in the past. My first therapist I ever had back in like 2018. Can barely hear it. Okay, here, let's do this then. I'm gonna turn it down here. Now I'm gonna turn it up here. Is that a little better? So my first therapist, there, cool. Hopefully it's not too loud now. That'd be ironic. So let me get the story out. So the first therapist I ever had, back in 2018 was that type of therapist who really pushed back against the things I said, which I appreciate. And I appreciated at the time. I just think, especially when someone's dealing with like severe depression or like anxiety disorders, that can be kind of a double-edged sword. I think generally it's a good, and I mean, it boils down to preference, but generally it can be helpful to have somebody who doesn't just capitulate to everything you say. But at the same time, it's really dependent on what the person needs. Like, I'm somebody who's very stubborn and very set in my ways and very I don't have a good word for it, but I think in some cases I do like having a therapist push back against me. Most of my other therapists have been more on that other side of the spectrum, very much like, that's valid, that's understandable. Why do you feel that way? Actually, my last therapist was great. She was a great balance between that pushing back and arguing against it, but also not pushing back too hard. She was like, okay, I understand why you feel that way, but I'm going to challenge that. Why do you feel that way? Like, maybe here's a different perspective and looking at it from different vectors. And damn, dude, I gotta figure out a way to get that therapist back. She was great, but if you could find somebody that I mean, not necessarily that exact balance, because again, that works for me. But if you find somebody who's like just for your, like, perfect for you, that's somebody you need to invest in keeping on your payroll. I don't like positive feedback. I want someone to tell me how wrong I am, stupid, where I can improve. It lets me focus on the biggest problems. I mean, sure. I mean, if that's what works for you. Oh, good, the chatbot's working. If that's what works for you, that's great. But again, I think a lot of people need a gentler approach, especially if you're in a position where you're like, I'm going to therapy. Someone telling you that you're dumb and wrong, even in nicer words, could be dangerous. And I do therapeutic activities and help me stay level-headed. I mean, it's good. I think it's definitely good to have a balance. Like you definitely want to be able to. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember what the hell I'm doing today. It's good to be able to have stuff that, like exercises that you can perform yourself to help you. Hold on, I'm checking my calendar. But I think it's also helpful to get out of your echo chamber and talk to somebody about that stuff. This will sound preachy, but I also think religion helps me stay calm even when things are stacked against me. I mean, I could feel that. I don't think it's preachy, as long as it's something that works for you. Okay, I need to have this background done in a couple days. Considering how far behind my animation is, I think I'm going to focus on that today. Let me pause this music and let's see where I am.
Got you! You're not going anywhere!
I'm so tired of seeing this scene. I really want to finish it.
At least, not alone for once.
He got Toshi!
Oh, really? I didn't notice.
See? I fucking told you! You couldn't lay a finger on him!
Well, if Hero's big butt wasn't in the way.
Hey! I prefer the term cake, thank you!
Shut it, man tits! There's a message in the dirt.
We have to go save Toshi.
You will hold your horses, young man! This is clearly a trap!
I agree. We can't just go.
Oh! So now you think we should avoid the spirits?
I'm not saying we leave Toshi. We just have to think a minute.
Nope! Not thinking! I'm gonna go save him!
What? You get back here, you! Ooh, rock in my shoe, rock in my shoe.
Got you!
Okay, Chitoge is a lot further along than I remember. Hopefully I can at least get it to a point where I can wrap it up in the next hour. And then I think Hero is the one who needs the most work after that. I'm trying to remember, I laid them out last time of like, oh, this person needs the most work, this person needs, hey, sock guy, this person needs however much work. So I think we're looking at Chitoge is almost done, Hero needs a lot of work, Toshi is pretty far along, and Kakato only needs a little bit of work. So let's try to go through them in that order. And I would love to get this done today. It's good to think about the bigger picture rather than the little things that annoy you, whether that is with God or through realizing that your anxieties right now won't matter in 10 years. Yeah, I mean, either way, I mean, whatever helps you get to that conclusion, I think is very valuable. My day's going good. It's a cozy, rainy day. I'm playing some cafe jazz in the background. And everything's chill. Yeah. And speaking of, like, not letting your anxieties stress you when in the bigger picture it doesn't matter, I'm kind of, like, employing that philosophy when working on this show. Because, like, right now, I'm already a week behind my expectations. Actually, episode-wise, this episode should have been done in June. That was my original estimation. And now we're looking closer to January, maybe even February. And it bothers me, but I'm trying not to let it, like, freak me out. That said, let's keep going after I respond to a text. All right. How are you, sock guy? Okay. So let's finish Chitoge. I think I only have a couple more things left to do with her for the time being, and I'll clean it up more later. I'm just like a surfer type of guy. Things will happen. I'll just be like, meh. I have tons of assignments due today and tomorrow, and I'm watching you while I try the assignments. I'm honored that I can be your distraction. I literally just go with the flow. I like how you said like a surfer, because that's an interesting analogy. Just the idea of, I don't know. I've never surfed, and I don't know many surfers. Maybe I should close her eyes. I should focus on the morph first. I almost imagine the philosophy of the surfer being like, man, that music is really loud. Hold on. I feel like I'm shouting over it. I'm doing good just rewatching Madness Combat. Oh, you Madness? You mean like from Newgrounds? What I was saying about surfers is that, I'm not a surfer, I don't know any surfers, but I imagine the philosophy that you're talking about of going with the flow comes from being in a position where traversing a wave, yeah, there's talent to it, there's skill, but a lot of it is out of your control. Like, you're literally just riding the wave, and the wave is the one, like, you're steering yourself, but the wave, you don't control the wave itself. Oh my god, my phone is blowing up. Oh my god. Ugh. So I'm a stereotypic surfer, so I don't mean to offend any surfers who have sips with their butts, but just chill, the chill type. No, I think it's valid. I mean, also a big part of why surfers are the way they are is because of weed. Should I close her eyes? I want to morph her to this other shape. You know what? Maybe I'm overthinking doing this in A-Sprite. What I should probably do is do like a crossfade in DaVinci. That might look a lot better, actually. Alright, let's see what we got here. That's the template. That's her putting her arms. There's another What? Why is that so long? That's really weird. That shouldn't be that long. Maybe I just got tired. If I were a surfer, I would definitely be like the most stressed out, stickler surfer imaginable. Alright, this should look a little better.
Get back here, you! Rocking my shoe, rocking my shoe!
I mean, it looks kind of better. I still need to clean up all that noise. And maybe I'll make another version and do that. Can make her hop up and down. Thinking. Let me just hit save. Why did that not... Excuse me. Save. There we go. Maybe... I don't know. I think I might leave her hopping for later. Sorry, I'm also obsessing over the music volume. Okay. Sorry, let me watch through one more time.
Got you!
Let's just skip ahead. I surfed behind a boat for a while, and it was fun. I tried surfing in the ocean, and for the first time I fell. I went underwater. When I finally surfaced again, there was another wave that smashed the board and back of my head. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I can, Wait, where is she? Oh. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Hey, Top Hat, how you doing? It's fun, though, because I continued surfing. Yeah, I'm terrified of surfing and the water, so... Let me fix this really quick. So, to me, that sounds like a typical surfing experience. But again, like, the idea of surrendering yourself to something that's greater, like, there's a million different ways to find that, and I think that's a great way, like, through activities. Rode a wave to the sand? Oh, you mean to the beach. I'm doing good, plus I'm uploading my profile. Oh, updating your profile art. Nice! What'd you do with it? Ah.
Oh, really? I didn't notice.
I'm not loud about that
I
expression.
fucking told you! You couldn't lay a finger on him!
Well, if Hero's big butt wasn't in the way.
Hey, I prefer the
Working
term
on it right
cake.
now. Nice!
Thank you.
Shut it, Mantis!
Okay, why is there one frame? That's weird. Why did I do that?
Shut it,
I'm finding all like
Mantis.
these little weird things that I did while I was tired. Ugh, come on.
Shut it, Mantis!
Alright, that's good. So I think maybe Chitoge will react immediately. Because I don't like it when they change their expressions in unison. It feels very stiff and blocky. So I'm actually going to delay Hero's reaction just a little bit. Going to take an OC or something to have the top hat on his head. Oh, okay. Nice. I'm always a big fan of OCs.
Shut it, Mantis! There's a message in the dirt.
That looks so much better. Just that little change. Oh, I did that on purpose. The background's hidden, I just realized. That's probably for the best, honestly. Chitoge looks good there.
We have to go save Toshi.
That looks good.
You will hold
I
your
think I need to move on to
horses,
Hero
young
at this
man.
point.
This is clearly a trap.
I agree. We can't just go.
That could be smoother. Let me maybe shorten her turn a little bit.
Go.
If it's like that.
Just go.
Yeah, maybe it's a little too fast. Let's do 2 frames.
Just go.
That looks a little better, I think. Hey, Estelle. Welcome in. How's it going? Is there 2 songs playing right now? No, I guess. Jazz gets weird. I sound tired. Why do you always say that? I'm fine. Good to hear you're doing well. Maybe I just sound tired. Maybe that's just my normal. We'll update one tomorrow or Saturday. Oh, tomorrow's Friday, isn't it? God, this whole week has just been because you sound like you went to wars. Working on this project feels like going to war, honestly.
So now you think
Okay, let me redact that. I love working on this series, but it is absolutely kicking my ass. But no, I'm fine. Keep saying that.
we should avoid the spirits?
I'm not saying.
Yeah, I'll keep the templates for now. Meh. Meh? Meh?
I'm not saying we leave Toshi. We just.
This needs something. I don't know. I was trying to establish a rule where if a character turns like 180 degrees, or wait. Oh shit, it's diagonal, so it's getting weird. Yeah, if they turn 180 or so, then I need to put like a middle sprite in to make it smoother. So maybe that's what I need. What if I just... No, I know what to do. I think. I think I know what to do. Hold on. Bear with me. What is meh? Or rather, why are you mehing? Meh. Stop it. Meh is good. Oh my god, it's gonna be the chat of meh. This is of course the cult I end up starting, is the cult of meh. You get the cult of bread, I get the cult of meh. Let me give her a new arm. How do I want to do this? I will post profile thing. You can tell me if it looks good. Yeah, sure, go for it. You have a cult? We'll see about that. People are saying meh on both platforms. This is hilarious to see. Of course, because fucking Twitch is such an asshole, I can't show it. Meh. People won't follow the cult of gluten. Well, maybe they have celiac disease, dude. You gotta be... Don't be so insensitive. I thought you were kidnapped by Duolingo since you were godlike. You know, funnily enough, I've been ignoring Duolingo too. I really should get back into it. But they did threaten to break my kneecaps. I sacrificed my left leg to be let free. That's a funny idea. The idea of it's like Saw the movie, but with Duolingo instead. Let me try this on. No, that's not gonna. Well, hold on. Flip it up. I don't know. Wait. I feel like if her feet didn't move so much, maybe it would not look so bad. Hey, Kilo. Crap. That's bits, right? I understand how this works. I'm a good streamer. If so, thank you for the bits. I don't know how this works. Hello, how's it going? Long time no speak. Great. Good. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. I am also doing well. It is a nice, cozy, rainy day with some rainy jazz. Oh, actually, I'm gonna make it even better. I'm gonna go grab a sip of coffee. Oh my god. I could smell my dinner cooking in the next room. It already smells insane. Challenge, don't drink coffee. I already failed then. Let me look if it looks good. Yeah, I can definitely check that out later. Sorry, I just don't want to interrupt the stream for checking on Discord, but I will definitely check that out later, Top Out. One of the Spanish streamers I watch are live, so I'm forced to watch this guy rage at his deadline. I'm not raging, I'm just stressing. You can learn Spanish here too. Ah, shit, that looks terrible. Hold on. Merde. Mira. Yo soy idiota y I'm a master linguist. Very good. Thank you for the pity. Oh yeah, I don't know if you confirmed if those were bits or not. I assume they are. I don't know how Twitch works very well, but if they are, thank you so much for that. You did not have to do that, but it is much appreciated. 1 bit. Hey, I'm perfectly happy with that. You didn't have to give anything, so thank you so much. Mi nombre es baño. What? Your name is toilet? Boko no namae toireto. See, Japanese is way easier. Weeb alert. Oh, I remember this playlist. It's playing Happy Birthday. Hold on. That's cringe. Let me skip. So you know some Spanish. Who, me? Yeah, of course. Dude, I grew up in California. Of course I know some Spanish. I just don't know it very well, because I never really need it.
We just have...
That's really fast. Hold on.
We just...
Let me try moving her into a better position, and maybe that'll look a little smoother. I'm getting really in the weeds. Boop. California, sorry, I didn't recognize that as a state. Damn. Damn. Straight to the jugular. Californication. I'm trying to be positive, but I fucking hate that song. You know what's funny is like any band that hails from California is always like I think it's a mixed bag. We all grew up listening to Red Hot Chili Peppers and what's it? Fucking Sublime. Tupac is still good. I still appreciate Tupac. It's Timazo. I don't know what that means. You're losing my respect quickly. But by being born in California? How do I hate Californication? Because I've heard it 100 million times.
Gee, we just...
We might have to go even slower than that. We were, once we were going camping, and there's no reception out there, so I took my guitar, and I was just like, I wrote down a bunch of songs that we could play around the campfire, and, you know, that people would know the lyrics to and stuff. And I showed it to my friend's boyfriend, who also plays music, and it had Sublime on the list, and he was like, oh, my girlfriend, like, she can't stand Sublime, like, we can't play any of it. I was like, oh, okay.
Gee, we just...
I think this doesn't look right. Maybe the arm should be extended outward. Red Hot Chili Peppers is one of the best funk bands ever. You take that back right now. Red Hot Chili Peppers isn't even really a funk band. They're kind of... I'm sorry, but saying that Red Hot Chili Peppers is a great funk band is like the whitest thing you could possibly say. There's so many better funk bands than Red Hot Chili Peppers. Demazo is banger. Oh, cool. I learned some new Spanish today. Lazily angry. What? Never install Red Hot Chili Peppers again. Amen. It's my stream. They have a couple of songs that still slap, but Californication is not one of them. See, Lazily White. Wolfpack is the best funk band ever. I'm actually not familiar. And I can't play it because... Here, I'll put it in the queue to listen to off stream. Wolfpack? Wolfpack is an American funk / soul band formed in Ann Arbor, Michigan in 2011, formed by multi-instrumentalist Jack Stratton, and band includes core members Theo Katzman, Woody Gross, Joe Dart, musical partners Corey Wong. Never heard of him, but I'll check it out. Red Hot Chili Peppers is top 5. I mean, I don't know, man. I grew up on a lot of old school funk and soul, so to me, Red Hot Chili Peppers are just kind of like a very watered down version of that. Let me do a better Chitogi. I'm not happy with this. I really need to move on, though. I'm wasting time. Already 40 minutes in. Let's get rid of this. What? Onion skinning. Oh. Damn it. Oh yeah, I don't know if Estelle is still here, but I'm curious how that report you were talking about went. The one about caffeine and drugs. Are you making a game? No, I am making an animation that is inspired... Why is this acting up? That is inspired by JRPGs and anime called Homesick Adventures. I'm sure the what's it called? The chatbot will post a link to, or I could just post it now, actually. Here, let me get a link for you. If I can find it. No. Yes, here we go. Copy, share, copy. And if you want to follow that link, you can see the latest episode of Homesick Adventures. That is episode 4. I am now working on episode 5 today. I was born in New Jersey, and to be honest, I don't think I've ever met an interesting person. Well, at least an interesting person, like, at all. What, you did what? What? What do you mean? I am making an animation, and that is a link to the previous episode. Everyone here is just meh. The chapter? What do you mean? you lost me. Let's grab this on. Episodes, chapter. Everyone here is just meh. Well, I mean, to be fair, have you met every single person there? Maybe you need to expand your horizons. I honestly don't know. I've never been to Jersey. I would love to visit. The series? I'm sorry, Kilo. What question are you asking? Damn it. I know it's gonna happen. This might look kind of stupid.
We just...
And now it's too long. All the episodes on your own. Oh, okay, I see. It's like 70% myself, so I have an animator who helps me with a lot of the action scenes on payroll. I have composers helping with the music. I've got a whole team of voice actors, obviously. This voice is clearly not me. I do a really good woman voice. No, I have a whole team of voice actors. I'm working with a company who is helping me produce an intro animation. The theme song is from a band. So yeah, I do a lot of the work, but it's not just me. I don't think it'd be fair to say that... Oh, I also have cultural consultants. I have help with writing. Like, I've got a whole team. That's cool. Thank you. Yeah. There's no way I could do all this crazy crap. This is a 22-minute episode. Like, this is like as long as an actual anime show. There's no way I could ever do this by myself.
We just...
Yep.
We just...
It actually looks a little bit better. Let's slow down even more.
We just...
Don't do that. Let's do this. Oh, come on. TV series. Yeah, basically. I would love to get this on TV. I would love to get this dubbed in Japanese. That would be the absolute peak of this series. I would love that so much. I mean, I want to get this localized in a bunch of different languages just to make it more accessible. But I think doing it in Japanese, it's almost like an anime dub, but in reverse.
Toshi, we just...
Yeah, that's okay.
We just have to think a minute.
Nope, not thinking. I'm gonna go save him.
Hold up. I should really turn her head.
I'm gonna...
Okay, here's what I'll do. Here is what I will do. Where am I at on time? 45 minutes. Okay. I'll be finished. Konnichiwa. O genki desu ka? O namae? Oh, actually, don't. Sorry, you don't have to answer that. I forgot the internet. We don't need to dox anybody, but I just went into, like, standard Japanese greeting stuff. Hajimemashite. God, I'm such a weeb.
Not thinking.
Trust me, this will make sense in just a moment. What did I ask? I asked, Onamai is like, what's your name? But I don't want you to dox yourself, so don't answer that. ¿Qué es tu nombre? You dox yourself a lot of times? Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. But I also kind of want to hear how that happened. Yeah, I don't mean to laugh at that, but it's one of those things where it's like I'm morbidly curious. No, it's funny. It's like one of those things you can laugh about in hindsight. Victor. I accidentally showed your IP address on stream twice. Oh shit. One time Lazily stream in YouTube and I didn't know I had my real name. Ooh! Oh, that sucks. The time I was drunk and I said my real name in stream. Oh no. Alright, that one's pretty funny. That's... that sounds like something I would do. Speaking of which, let me double check and make sure I don't have any personal information in the background. That should be good. Would be fun a drunk stream. Oh, you mean for me? See, the problem is a lot of my streams are drunk streams anyway, so it's kind of like, what's the difference? I take a lot of precautions. Like, I mean, I probably shouldn't say this because I'm tempting fate, but I take a lot of precautions to not dox myself. I know, you know, your IP address, you can easily get that off of anybody, but I try really hard not to, like, make it too easy, at the very least.
Nope, not thinking. I'm gonna go sing.
Oh, that was like dog shit. Hold on. Then for a couple of... Actually, here, let's undo that. And then let's unlink. I like to do blinks before they turn their heads. So it makes it feel a little bit smoother. Leslie tells everyone that I'm from Chile. Well, you just told everyone just now yourself. Wait. I was being a detective and lazily ruined it because he said where I was from. Oh, man. Because you told everyone you are from Chile. I mean, okay, so again, in terms of doxing, or in terms of like revealing your own personal location, again, you can just look, unless you're running a VPN, you can just look at people's IP address. So that's why I'm not so concerned about saying that I'm from California, because if you look at my IP, you could probably just tell. But again, I just try not to make it too easy for anybody.
Not thinking.
That's too shit. How do I do this?
Not thinking.
That's way too long. That's why. I'll move this back. It's probably like 2, maybe 3 frames. Let's start with 3. I can always make it longer.
Not thinking.
That looks better.
I'm gonna go save him.
What? You get out here, you! Ooh, 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 rocking my shoe, rocking my shoe.
What are we doing? Yeah, because everyone know it. My first mod narrowed down the state I'm in, so I don't hide it anymore. Yeah, again, like, dude, doxing is so insidious because it's from what I understand, it's actually not that difficult to do. That's terrifying. Okay, let's save. I could do Chitoge hopping up and down on one foot, but I don't know if that's worth my time. I can come back and do that. Damn, that's a dog robot. Yes, that is a dog with robot arms coming out of his backpack. Okay. Let's play the whole thing. I'll just play it back real quick, because I'm getting a little, like, confused and frazzled in my mind. Let's take a step back. Where's my music? There we go. Pause. Play.
Got you! You're not going anywhere!
You're right. At least, not alone for
It's gonna work.
He got the
I think
Toshi.
at this point, Hero's probably going to need the most work, so maybe I'll switch to him.
I didn't notice.
See? I fucking told you! You couldn't lay a finger on him!
Well, if Hero's big butt wasn't in the way.
Hey, I prefer the
Did I
term
hit a real donkey
cake.
song? No,
Thank
absolutely
you.
not. No, I found this
Shut up,
sound effect
Mantis.
online.
There's
I would
a
never
message
do
in
any
the
such
desert.
thing.
We have to go save Toshi.
You will
good.
hold your horses, young man! This is clearly a trap!
I agree. We can't just go.
Oh! So now you think we should avoid the spirits?
I'm not saying we leave Toshi. We just have to
Yeah,
think
it looks much
a
better.
minute.
Nope, not thinking. I'm gonna go save him.
What?
I'll clean that up later when I get him running by.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Rocking my shoe. Rocking my shoe.
Yeah, and the hopping up and down I can do later. I'm not super concerned about that. Music. One of my professors jokingly threatened to dox a student for getting the wrong answer. Then he stopped talking and said, "You know, I could actually easily find your address since I have access to student information." Yeah, exactly. That's super not cool. I'm scared in accounting. Yeah, that's... To even threaten... What, for getting the wrong answer? That's a pretty extreme measure. How you put sound in Aseprite? I am using a plugin made by... I think the guy's name is DDM Player. But it's this plugin. Basically, you just load it up with MP3 files, and it plays... And we play the credits. Yeah, DDM Player made this extension for Aseprite, where it basically just like you can load up an MP3 file and it'll play along with the actual application. He did it as a joke and then told us that he actually could if he wanted to. Okay, yeah, but I don't know. That's really unprofessional to even joke about that. I mean, I would dox Lazily if he does something bad to me. That's pretty brutal. Would you mind before I can do it again? Alright, you kids play nice. I'm gonna stop fucking around with Chitoge and I'm gonna move around. I'm gonna move on to Hero. I see you. Wait, I see you when you're sleeping and I know when you're awake. Sandy Claus. Okay. Is this... Hold on. So he's reaching out to the bag that's gonna fall down, and I can animate that 100 different ways. I'm not super concerned about that. I need the hero turn around. Nope, that's just his arms. Yay! Hero turn around arms only. Oh, for Christ's sake. Alright, bear with me for just a second. Just want to compare the hero turnaround to what I have in the scene. So that's that. Here, I'll just copy it in, actually. So they're basically the same. I think I do want him to hunch over ever so slightly. So let's unlink and work on this guy. You only see Spanish streamer that do art. Not sure what you mean by that. Come on, Jesus. Watch one named Kilo. Maybe I should have a policy against self-promoting. But I also don't really care that much. Oh, I guess I can't. Oh, you boys. I assume you're boys. I shouldn't assume. I just wanted to use the phrase "boys will be boys," but that's very heteronormative of me. That looks so much better already. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. One of the Spanish streamers I like is streaming. I'm gonna assume my gender woman. Woman! Damn you, female! Been waiting for SFM to download for the past 40 minutes. What's SFM? Oh yeah, I don't care. Post whatever you can post another streamer. It's okay. My feelings won't be hurt. But I will remember this. This work is so much easier to do when I'm not fucking tired. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Uh-oh. She's doing art. She isn't doing art, she's doing Minecraft. She's Chilean. Name is Gumi Candy. She's from Peru. I would love to visit South America. Like, it's a continent that's so close by, but I've just never made the opportunity to go. Made the opportunity. Okay, maybe I am tired. God, his arm is long. Hold on, I need to fix that. Got some mitts. Peru. Hated country here. Why? Try speaking a little English when I join the chat and I try to type in Spanish. Oh, that's cute. Just because. Oh, okay. Hey, Obsidian. It's like the country hated by other countries. Okay, but... Oh, it's a meme. Okay. I was like, but why though? The software that Valve used for games, like TF2... Really? I thought it was called the Source Engine. I don't know if I already said hi to Obsidian, but hi, Obsidian. Sorry, I'm like holding like 4 different conversations at once. But how's it going? Welcome in. How's everyone's day been? My day's been good. It is very cozy. Actually, it's getting a little cold. Where's Obsidian? Obsidian is on YouTube. And I am the liaison between the platforms. Kind of like how America is hated despite being the greatest country. Yeah, freedom, eagle screech, and engine roaring, gunshots. And yeah, you forgot about rolling coal. The most American thing in the world. They want me to be environmentally friendly, so I pour diesel smoke out of my car. America is a continent, not the country. Paid. What do you mean America is a continent, not the country? I see you're having a good day today. I had a doctor's appointment and I'm going to have another at 2:30. Oh, damn. That's pretty soon. Well, hope it goes well, man. We'll own the continent soon. Jeez, don't worry. North and South America. Okay, North America is the continent, yes. But well, okay, when you say America, it's almost like you can assume we're referring to the United States of America. Like, nobody calls South America America, nobody calls Canada America, but they are still on the continent. You are in the Americas, yes. It's raining heavily over here. Just you guys. Jesus Christ. Look, I'm not saying like one is better than the other. I'm just saying when people refer to America, they're almost always referring to United States of America. Whereas if you say the Americas, that can mean South America, that can mean any country within South America, that can mean Canada, Mexico. I think technically the Caribbean is part of the Americas. A part of the Americas. The fuck is a kilometer? I don't know, man. Some imperialist bullshit. It was raining heavily over here. Yeah, it's kind of drizzling here. I think it's finally starting to... Well, actually, let me check the weather. I just realized I called imperial... the metric system imperial bullshit when the alternative is literally called imperial units. 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. Yes, correct. Oh man, looks like it's gonna be raining for a while. And honestly, I'm okay with that. Though I do need to get off my rump and go walk at some point. We only use Budweiser's per football game. That is quite the measurement. Budweiser's per football game. No, not that football, the real kind of football. This hand looks so bad. You know what? I honestly, I advocate for renaming football to something else because it's just, I'm tired of being confused. Can I do this? This hand looks so bad. No, that looks really bad. What if I just have him have 3 fingers? No, that's not gonna work. I might just leave it. I'm stuck back from helping out on a bug invasion. Oh, this could be where they're supposed to fix the rupture strain. Absolutely nothing. Rupture strain still acts as the same as nice. Shane, you said bug. You said bug invasion. And I thought you were like fumigating a house. Like, oh, you mean Helldivers? Gotcha. Let's just make everyone call soccer what it truly is, soccer. Except that that's only called soccer in 2 different countries. Don't question me. Yeah, exactly. Whatever America does is right. No matter what. Yeah, if you question the imperialists, then that's when you get in trouble. Ugh, Jesus. Let's not go down that rabbit hole. This looks really bad, and I don't know how to fix it. Wait, why is it playing Happy Birthday again? What the fuck is going on? It's like on a loop, and every 3rd song is Happy Birthday. Let's go down that rabbit hole. Yeah, let's not and say we did. Leslie, do you ever say soccer again? Don't you ever say soccer again, or I'll go to your house. Hey man, Americans aren't the only ones who use soccer. That's also in parts of the UK. And I now know why Helldivers 2 has reached all-time lows in player counts, because they're blatantly ignoring all the bugs in the game and prioritizing new content and fixing old issues. Yes. Oh god, that happens very often, unfortunately. But it's a sign that the developers' priorities are not not necessarily where they should be. If the... Oh, this looks really bad. If the community is clamoring for a change, and you just ignore them in exchange for stuff that gives you more profit, it shows where your priorities are. Hockey is better, and we can agree on the name. Never seen hockey. I would like to. I mean, hockey is like 10% ice skating, and then like 40% like MMA, like cage match. Sock guy is also a soccer. Nice. Hockey isn't called skate punk, so why is soccer also known as football? I mean, there's a lot of history in both those terms. But honestly, if hockey was called skate puck, I would be so in. So down. So overall, this is now the third Helldivers 2 Community Rebellion. I remember there was one about... Oh, what was it? Like something about it going from PlayStation to PC or something like that. Oh, it was like people on PC were forced to sign into a PlayStation account or something like that. And there was a mass protest over that. Because you use your foot to kick the ball. Yeah, exactly. Lame name. Yeah, that is actually a good point where football, like we call it football, but 80% of the time you're holding it in your hands. Or slamming face first into another dude. I'm really not happy with this. I don't like this at all. Ooh, and I'm getting hungry. I should probably take a break soon so I can go get some food. Ugh, but I don't want to take a break. I'm hitting such a good stride. Fuck. Whatever. I'm just gonna... I'll come back to this. Let's move on to another shot. Need to lurk while I'm doing assignment. I'll pop back in where there needs someone needs some sarcasm. I thought I'm the one who provides all the sarcasm. But yeah, no worries. Good luck on your assignment. I will be here for at least a couple hours. I feel like I say that every time. Excuse me. I also have no idea what I'm even going to have for lunch. I should probably figure that out. Overall, as a Helldiver, I'm tired of constant cycle of it's over and over again. We're back to the cycle is not healthy for the community and the developers in the game. No, that's true. That's 100% true. And again, it is literally just... I guarantee it's executives doing what they can to squeeze as much money out of the community as possible. I assume the popularity of the game is tapered off a little bit. Like, there's still a pretty good audience of people playing it on the regular, but it's definitely not, like, back in the heyday when everybody was talking about it. So they're probably trying to, like, extract as much money out of it while they can before the numbers dip even further, which, ironically, is going to make the numbers dip even further. Ask me how I know. I've been on both sides of this aisle, and it's so frustrating to see. I completely sympathize with you. It is getting hard to focus because I'm really hungry. My tummy's grumbling. I wonder if I can get away with that Sonic playlist I was freaking out about. It's almost like trying to steal someone's money makes them hate you when you would have thought. Yeah, no, 100%. I love how a lot of modern businesses are just trying to, like, just fuck their customers and their players over. Like, again, just even outside of gaming. And then they... excuse me. And they get surprised when all of a sudden everybody dips. That was really bad. Whatever. I'll clean this up later. I need to move. I like to move it. Ugh, God, excuse me. That was awful. Just trying to simulate some shadow. Who'd have thunk when you fuck over your players, they don't like that very much. I'm getting in the weeds. Excuse me. I sneeze once and then my whole body's just like... Ugh. That's good enough. Let's move on. I had to be completely clear with the community. We are tired of the radio silence. And when they talk, basically, do a politician do say a lot about talking? Yep, 100%. And they're congruent skill sets. I wonder, has there been a change in leadership lately at that company? Because it seems like they were doing all the right things at first. Let's play it.
He got Toshi!
Oh, really? I didn't notice.
See? I fucking told you! You couldn't lay a finger on it!
Ugh, God.
Well, if Hiro's big butt
This probably
wasn't
be
in
cut
the
off, so it
way,
doesn't matter.
Hey!
Oh, right there. I'm linked, so I have a backup, and let's just put this bad boy in place. I'm actually gonna line it up with her arm. Oh, he's lower than she is. Oh, I didn't even notice. They should be roughly the same height. Maybe a little bit closer so it's a little bit more intense. As far as I can tell, no, but they did have one of their board directors replaced with someone from Tencent. Ah! Yep, there it is. Tencent. Everybody's favorite company. God, I fucking hate them, dude. And I'm actually not afraid to say that, even though I'm looking for a job in gaming. I will not take a job from Tencent. Fuck that. I'd honestly rather work at a restaurant. I'd rather be a waiter, dealing with fucking Karens all day. This color. Now, Tencent is a naughty, naughty boy. Oh god. That looks horrible. Maybe I'll just do exactly what I did with Chitoge and just loop. It doesn't look any better. I really don't want to cut corners, but kind of need to be done with this. The repertoire of games, they have been one of the greatest companies I've ever seen. Who? Tencent? If you're referring to Tencent being one of the greatest companies, I would not agree, just simply because, I mean, they didn't make half those games. They bought into them. And they've been in the middle of a giant Western push. So a lot of the games that you see of them, you're just like, oh, Gredius. Yeah, the 100%. I was just like, really? Tencent? You think Tencent is one of the greatest companies? That's, I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but, yeah, I don't know about that one. really don't like this, but I just need to move on. I hate this. No, that looks dumb. I do need to go make lunch soon. I'm having a lot of trouble with this one. I'm really not happy with it. What if... Maybe that's part of the problem. One of the many errors once this Tencent director out of the Arrowhead. Everything went downhill, and then Tencent director joined the board. Yep, I mean that's literally not surprising at all. And I'm sorry to hear your community's going through that. That sounds really, really frustrating. And we're getting a little better. I at least want to get it to a point where it's okay, and then I can pick it up later. I'm really not happy with this. It's about as good as it's gonna get. Oh, you know what I'll do? Just to be even more lazy, I'm just gonna copy her hand. I mean, they're supposed to be doing mirroring expressions, or mirroring poses anyway, so it actually should work out pretty well. Beautiful. I can clean it up. I'm just gonna call this good. I can clean this up later. Yeah. Oh, that looks awful. Let's... It might have to do. Add some shading where arm impacts the shading of the rest of his clothing. Okay. The Tencent director joined a month before the Nerf apocalypse, and the Tencent director is most certainly responsible. Every single low point the community had to endure. Yep. Oh, I'm sure. The best part is, well, I guess not the best part. The worst part is that, as a player, there's really not much you can do about it. You can't demand that the director gets ousted. You just have to keep raising complaints. You finish a hard assignment? No, that's good. That's good. That was really fast. Did I miss any shouting or anger? No. Yes? What do you mean, yes? When did I shout? Prove it. Clip it. Give one more assignment. Hopefully I provide good background noise. His crossed arms look like shit, but... What do I do? There's something from my headphones, and I thought it was you shouting. I don't remember shouting. I might have just been being animated. I think many of the companies allow Arrowhead ever since the Nerf apocalypse, and they just, like every other company, completely ignores the complaints. Yep, 100%. It sucks to be a gamer. It's about working on or something, I think. What, your assignment or me shouting? I wasn't shouting. Let's just play ahead.
Shut it, man tits! There's a message in the dirt.
Okay, he's good.
We have to go
He
save
needs arms.
Toloshi.
Stop. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong layer, no wonder. Shouted about working. You can't prove it. That didn't happen. They probably honestly did. I just don't recall shouting. And this is why I this is why I can't be a parent. Show currently has the most recent protest against the mishandling at Arrowhead. Has with the game, everyone has pretty much just left today. And there was only 20,000, and that has been the lowest it's been. I mean, here's the problem: is 20,000 is still a ton of people. I trust you more than Mr. Vamoose. What? What was he shouting about? Again, if you could prove it, clip it. Prove I was shouting. Hero needs arms. Oh, I know what to do. Of course, I have the version of Hero without... wait, do I have... Hero turn on... Ah, here they are. Let me get organized real quick. Oh, somebody was asking how I have like about this plugin and how I have audio playing in the background. Funnily enough, I actually reached out to the developers of Asprite, and I was like, "Hey, y'all, you've had playing back audio as a feature in your roadmap for like 2 years, and there's still been no update. When's that coming?" And they were basically just like, "We're working on it." Like, I know it's on their roadmap, but it's like, Jesus, dude, this is like a pretty major feature to not have. Oh, sorry, Kilo, it was you. Yes. I'm keeping up with a lot of people, man. Give me a break. Okay, that there. Are you not somebody? That was good enough. Yeah, just another low point. Hopefully soon the next high point arrives, because Helldivers 2, for some reason, has a graph of the game been horrible and the game being amazing. Yeah, I mean, they'll probably bounce back, but honestly, I think hiring a Tencent executive was a really bad move. I'm Kilo.
I'm Batman.
Oh god. I just remembered Kilo was my Batman. Yeah. Kilo was a Batman, the Batman we deserve, maybe not the Batman we need right now.
You will.
Oh, this needs to... I need to change the sprite. Back to this. I don't really like this expression. Something's wrong with it. Maybe I should do something like this. No. Ah, this is a problem. This is a big problem. Not the one we need right now. Yeah, exactly. Did watch a Spanish streamer. Yeah, no what? No worries. Enjoy your Telemundo. Thanks for hanging out. And the reason they hired the Tencent director was because the president of Arrowhead wanted to work with Tencent and open the Chinese market. My only question is why? Because the Chinese market mostly is isolated from Western platforms like Steam, and that's like hundreds of millions of potential players that are leaving on the table. So they're willing to sacrifice their company and the quality of their product for a bigger player base. Sorry, fake fan. Adios. Don't get mad enough to break something. Excuse me, I have never broken any of my equipment on purpose. That sounds extremely good. I'm sure you speak Spanish. Boko. Solamente en la restaurante. Yeah, like, I don't speak Spanish really well at all. No, I really don't. It's not. My Spanish is so garbage, man. I've just heard it a bunch my whole life. This is just Opium Wars all over again. Why does that sound familiar? I guess I'll just roll with this version of Hero, even though I'm not super satisfied with it. Okay, so he changes expressions right there. Actually, here's what I'll do. Oh my god, if I hear Happy Birthday one more time, I'm changing playlist. Jesus. It's a 2-hour jazz playlist, but there's only like 10 songs. Here, let me find something else. I am going to go to break pretty soon, though, because I do need to eat. Save that for later. I really want to play that funk playlist again, but it's a little much. How about this? Ugh. No, never mind. That's right. I was like, why did I never play this playlist? Like, oh, because it sounded like garbage. How about this? Sure. Remember the 2 wars that Britain had with Qing Dynasty China because they wanted all the Chinese money by selling as many drugs as possible? Oh, you're talking about, like, real world. I mean, I remember it in principle. Why is that like that? Whatever, it doesn't matter.
We can't just go. Oh.
But yes, I do remember that back in the day, back in my younger days. I was totally alive during the Opium Wars. Oh, what am I doing? Shit. Link. And let's... How do I do this? No. I'm gonna have to change its expression for sure. I'm not digging this right now. What? Oh, because I have the thing selected. Should I go all the way down? That looks kind of dumb. That looks extremely dumb. Hold on. Nope. Okay, this is going to be kind of tricky. It's getting a bit chewy. It's already confusing because Helldivers 2 already popular in China, so the Tencent partnership is pointless. Okay, but here's a question. How do they distribute in China? What? So maybe this will work now? Oh my god. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Leave it like that for now. What? Shit. Thinking.
I agree.
I can't remember. Does he look... Oh, okay. I know what to do. I know what to do. What if... What if... What if... Yeah. Oh, okay. Now I remember what it is. Yes. I forgot. There's multiple shots here. Ugh. I need to go eat and rest my brain. So he looks at her, and then later on, he looks forward. I think.
Can't just go.
Yeah. cheap viewers in my Patreon. What? Kilo, you're like trying to test my attention my attention span, because I was like about ready to ban that, and I was like, wait a minute, that link looks familiar. Oh, that looks fucking terrible. Hold on. For a good time, go to patreon.com/Vamoose.
I agree. We can't just go.
Yeah, it looks fine. Nitpick it later. She's broken apart like a transformer. Shite. So I want him in the previous pose where he was staring forward. Ah, damn it. This one. Go way forward. Not here. A little bit more. Hero. Oops. Oh, did I just do that? Why did I do that? Here. Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful. Great.
I'm not saying. We leave.
Maybe.
She.
And I want him to slowly close his eyes. Why is it not moving?
We just have to
Almost there, almost there.
think a minute.
I'll probably... One thing I've been wanting to experiment with is waiting. I usually take a break at every hour, but I feel like that kind of kills my momentum and I lose focus. I think a smarter strategy would be to... Oh good, not very many drop frames. A good strategy would be to wait 2 hours, and that's going to be another 25-ish minutes. However, this music is going to make me fall asleep.
Leave Toshi. We just.
Maybe like right here. Let's unlink. Oh, I goofed. Here. Oh, I goofed real good. You want to learn some Helldivers lore? Yeah, go ahead and share it. I goofed. Ah. Blah, 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 blah.
I have to think a minute.
Alright, I'm changing the music. It's so relaxing. It's too relaxing. See if this slaps a little harder. Falling asleep. I'm sorry. Get ready to wake up. That's much better. I mean, need 2 frames. Whatever. Let's just try like this first. Be easier to change later. What? Ugh. Hold on. That's the thing, is like I feel pretty hyped up, especially with all the caffeine. So nothing can make me fall asleep at this point, even like very relaxing music. But I was just getting really bored.
Have to.
Oops. Okay, let's delete that.
We leave Toshi. We just have to think a minute.
Nope, not thinking.
All right, can use a new pose here. Where am I at? I might be able to finish in quotes Hero before I take a break. That's probably doable. What? Bugs are blah, 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 blah. Okay, the 3 bug strains have a strain lord, Predabris, the predator strain lord, Sprouslin, the spore strain lord, and Ruptories, the rupture strain lord. Okay, let me save. How do I do this? Okay, I know what to do. Boom. Let's get a hero face. Here we go. Wait, how am I gonna do this? Like, here, let's get rid of that. Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with that. Let's get him an arm. Hey Estelle, welcome back. There are roars in the background when one of the strain siege planet, and also very one-track minded Pretabris only cares about the hunt. Sporusin only cares about food. I can relate to that. Move the head over slightly. How's the animation going? It's going pretty alright. I feel like spending a little bit more time before taking a break is helpful. But I also am extremely hungry, so I'm gonna have to rectify that shortly. How are you doing? How do I do this? Maybe I can just do... Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe that was a big mistake. That looks terrible. Oh my god, how am I gonna do this? Shiza. You know what I can do? I really want to push a little further, but I am feeling like I'm getting a little like my brain is getting tired, so I'm hoping I don't make any egregious mistakes. The Ruptories only care about tunneling and construction more of the hive. Interesting. It's good to hear. I pray you won't starve to death then, I guess. No, I think I've... Ooh. Oh, my back cracked. Oh, that felt really good. I think I've mentioned this before, but I'm used to being hungry. I've been doing fasting pretty much every day for like 5 years. So I get really hungry, especially around this time, but I'm used to it. I'm just being a big baby. Blah, 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 blah. Gotta look like a fist. You know what I mean? Ugh. Actually, I can feel myself starting to get a headache. I have to do something about this soon. Oops. I'm getting a little impatient. I can feel it. And it's only up for a couple seconds. I'll be right back because my doctor's appointment starts in 6 minutes. See you guys in a bit. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for hanging out. See ya afterwards. Hopefully everything goes well. The funny thing about this art style is... Oh, that could totally work. Hold on. The funny thing about this art style is I did certain things in the storyboards that I thought would be like funny little details, but because of the nature of this animation style, like a lot of that just will never show up. This is super cheating it, but we'll see who notices or cares. Let's go as long as possible. I can always shorten it. Cool. This is random. I just finished my religion project. Project kind of, and did the cover. I am not satisfied, but it looks okay after I actually spend more time on it. Oh, nice! I meant to ask you, well, first of all, you should totally share that. I'd love to see it. But I wanted to ask you how that project you were talking about addiction or caffeine went. I'm gonna do this. Sorry, got a text. Bear with me for a second. Blah, 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 blah. I think I've got one of him running, which I'm going to need in a minute. But I do just want... I want your arm. Do I want that arm? Hold on. Maybe this arm would be better. Let's try this first. Nope, didn't think so. Cannot begin with biology. Too busy with chemistry. Oh, gotcha. Still, it's cool that you're able to express some artistic endeavor with your projects. That's way off. Whatever.
Nope. Not.
Oh, that's perfect. Back. I don't know why that looks so funny. That looks so good. Lithium air accumulation. I'm not familiar. I'm not sure what that means. I only know lithium as, well, besides the batteries, it's also like an archaic form of antidepressant, which is they're not using anymore because, well, I can't remember. I think because it may have led to like suicidal tendencies or something like that. Actually, that's pretty good. The slight adjustment. I think that's actually pretty... That actually goes pretty hard. I'm with it. Save. Okay, so now I need him to run across the screen. What I really would like is the animation the external vendors did of him running across the screen, because they did a really good job with that and it would look a lot better. But I don't have that right now, so I'll just use the standard JRPG run cycle. It is what it is. A lot of this is going to get tweaked and replaced down the road anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. Well, the story is kind of dumb. You see, I pick things often randomly that are important. So I picked lithium air battery because why not? Oh, okay. I mean, in a lithium battery, like I don't feel like I don't feel like that's a bad subject. That's something that we all interact with on a daily basis. Shite. Come on. No. Ugh. That's gonna be really annoying. It's harder than you thought. Yep. That's how it always goes. You're like, ooh, this subject actually interests me. And then you actually get into it and you're like, oh, this is very dense. Trying to match his feet up. He's not going to be on screen for very long. How did I do this last time? Did it the lazy way is how I did it. It's 4 frames. So, unlink. Unlink. Good enough. Alright. But I finished it at least for today. Is used for example for cars. Lighter, it can carry much more. Oh, wait a minute. Time to recharge. It needs more research. You talk about lithium air batteries. Oh, I see what you mean. I've actually never heard of that. The last thing I heard about in terms of a new type of battery technology was what are they called? They're called solid state batteries, but I think they work off of liquid sodium. And the benefit is things like faster charge time. I think they might be lighter in weight. They don't form dendrites like lithium-ion batteries do. I'm just speaking from memory, and I'm no expert, but that's what I remember. The major downside is that they require a lot of heat to maintain that liquid state. Ooh, shit! Before I do this, actually. Also, this was years ago, so take what I say with a grain of salt. technology is fascinating. Oh, Estelle, I also made a new channel, or new channel on the Discord for science stuff because I'm a giant nerd. If you want to share some of your research stuff about that, I would love to read that. Yeah, no pressure. Just if you want to share it, I just find technology stuff very fascinating. Whoa, whoops. I'm pretty sure you can read German. I'm pretty sure I can't. Why does everybody keep saying I speak languages that I don't? I'm American. I only speak American. On that note, joking aside, I really, I have an interest in other languages, and I've tried to learn them in the past to varying degrees of success. My problem is less with things like conjugation and vocabulary, and it's more with the social aspect. Like, I'm a very awkward person in my day-to-day, so, am I doing this right? So I get really nervous when I speak. I get nervous speaking in English. So compounding that with trying to speak a language I'm not super comfortable in just makes it way harder. Wait. Oh, I messed up. Nope, I screwed up. Yeah. It's again, it's less of an issue with the language. I feel like I pick up languages pretty okay. It's just the confidence issue. Languages are hard to learn. Yeah, exactly. And the really tricky part is, especially when language is tied to the culture that it's from, because now you've got to learn a whole other vector of it, which is, hey, you can't just translate a phrase from your native tongue directly into another language because it won't necessarily make any sense, or they won't know what you mean. Especially with, like, idioms and things like that. So you end up in a situation where it's like, okay, well, now I have to learn a whole new set of sayings and phrases and idioms to convey more abstract concepts. Anyway. Bling. Let's move this back. He's moving pretty fast, so I'm gonna have him just barely not overlapping with himself. This might not look right, but let's see what happens. So see how that looks so far.
I'm gonna go save.
Ooh, that's way too fast. Okay. How do I fix this? Maybe the pace is okay, but he's just moving too far through the frame. Move it back just a little bit. So his hair lines up with his... The back of his hair lines up with his face. But it's better to learn at school with a teacher, best if he or she example comes from Germany, teaches language, like language schools. Yes and no. I think the best way to learn a language is full immersion. Like, it's not so much I mean, unless you're really, really somebody who benefits from a classroom setting, I think the best way to learn a language is, like, in a real-world application, like speaking to people. Like, my Japanese got really good when I was visiting Japan. Just in 2 weeks, my Japanese got way better. Same thing with Spain. When I was visiting Spain, my Spanish got a lot better just over those 2 weeks. So I think immersion is the best way to do it. But if you're doing like a full immersion language program, that's probably going to be the easiest way to learn a given language. Let's see how this looks. Ah. Bloop, bloop. Thing is, they mostly do an exchange, but I understand what you mean. Do an exchange. What do you mean do an exchange? Delete. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go save him.
Maybe that's still too fast. Let me take another look.
Nope, not thinking. I'm gonna go save him.
What? You.
Oh, you can hear his steps. Yeah, so he needs to go way, way slower. I don't want to spend too much more time on this because my head hurts and I'm hungry. Let me line it up with his eye. Maybe that's better. I totally know what I'm doing. Alright, let's use this now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Rutro. Oh, duh, because I deleted it. Herder. Exchange students like schools have contact with a, for example, Spanish school. They do an exchange thing for weeks. Oh, yeah. Actually, I was almost part of an exchange program when I was in high school. And even though I've been to Japan at this point, I didn't go back in the day. And even though I've been now, I still severely regret not going. Like, I wish I had done that. Like, gone to Japan when I was 16. That would have had a massive impact on my life and, like just how I approach life. Like, I got scared and I didn't want to go. So even though I really wanted to visit Japan, I was like, I'd never left the country before. I'd never traveled away from my family before, so I was like super apprehensive. But I kind of wish I had taken that leap and just like conquered my fear back then. It would have made my adulthood a lot simpler.
I'm gonna go save him.
What?
Oh my god. Okay, I don't want to slow this down anymore, so I might just adjust the sound. At least I learned from it. I mean, I kind of learned from it. It took like 15 years for me to like really like get enough bravery to push myself outside of that comfort zone. But yeah, eventually I went.
I'm gonna go save him.
What? You get.
Okay. I'm gonna pause the music so we can watch the whole thing back and get an impression of where we are. I'm pretty sure I'm at a good point where I want to take a quick break. Let me save. But let's take a look. By the way, I sent it on Discord, the cover. Oh, nice. I will check that out in a little bit. But let's take a look at what we got so far. I think Hero's in a good spot, but let's see the whole thing in context.
Got you! You're not going anywhere.
You're right. At least,
Toshi needs work.
not alone for once.
He got Toshi.
Oh god, those arms.
Oh, really? I didn't notice.
See? I fucking told you, you couldn't lay a finger on him.
Well, if Hero's big butt wasn't in the way.
Hey, I prefer the term cake. Thank you.
Shut it, man tits. There's a message in the dirt.
We have to go save Toshi.
You will hold your horses, young man. This is clearly a trap.
I agree. We can't just go.
Oh, so now you think we should avoid the spirits?
I'm not saying we leave Toshi. We just have to think a minute.
Nope, not thinking. I'm gonna go save him.
What? You get back here, you! Ooh, rockin' my shoe.
I'm pretty happy with where this is coming. That looks pretty good to me. Came far with a good job. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's actually coming along pretty well. It's a week late, but better late than never. Cool. I am almost an hour over when I was supposed to end fast. My head's hurting and I'm getting tired, so I'm gonna take a quick break to go fix some food. I don't even know what I have to eat, but I'll find something. I'm gonna go scrounge for some food, take a break, and I will BRB, y'all.
If anyone knows how to get Toki back to normal, she will be the one to ask.
Whoa. Wait. So you're saying all I have to do is find an old woman and then I can get my life back?
Yeah, haven't you heard the legend? If your heart is pure and the strange you see, find the old hag with the teeth. I think it's more of an advert getting at that. Anyway, there are two problems. One, we don't know where the fuck she is.
Yeah, fair.
And two, the spirit's not retarded like us.
Also fair.
He'll be trying to find her too, to harness her power, no doubt. And if he does, I wouldn't want to be, well, on this planet, frankly.
So, we can't go near the spirit, we can't go near his generals, and we have to keep the old hag away from him?
You really weren't kidding when you said we need a plan.
I have an idea for a plan.
No, you don't. Shut up.
No, okay.
Jeez, it sure is getting dark all of a sudden.
Holy shit, it really is. I didn't think my story was that long.
Yeah, I noticed it gets dark around here, like, stupid fast.
I guess Toshi's going to be a while.
Well, we could set up camp while we wait.
We can?
Or I can?
Aw, thank you. I'll be over here. Don't bother me.
My god, what a team player. I can't imagine how we would survive if we just fucking ditched you here.
Huh? What was that?
What? Hey, you better not be slacking off over there. Hero, are you listening to me?
Ah, yes. Traveling dick first into the unknown. Never change, hero.
Whoa. Shitoge, get over here! I found something!
What is it this time? Aww.
Mortals are so easily amused. Well, at least we have something to eat now.
Hey there, little guy. Are you stuck? It's a trap!
Well, frankly, I'm surprised it hasn't happened sooner.
No! Hey! What?
You moron. Both of you is obvious.
What happened?
Oh, sorry, just woke up. So, where are we?
Ah, you're finally awake. My name is Hideo Benjin, and these little guys are the Takai Garumi.
Aww. It's so...
Fuck me.
What? What was that for? You must be evil. You're working for the spirit, aren't you?
What? No! Don't you see? These things, they're just cute.
Aw, them. They're so... Wait, what do you mean too cute?
It was a warm spring day 3 years ago.
Oh, not again.
I was hiking through the woods one day. The air smelled of cherry blossoms, the cool river streams. Ah, what a beautiful day. That's when I saw them. Oh, hi there. Yeah, you're kind of cute. Then, another one came. Oh, that's cute. A little too cute. Then 2 more. Okay, that's starting to get annoying. They had no idea that I was getting irritated, which only made me angrier. For you see, they are a lot like the dodo. They have no survival instinct whatsoever. No matter how angry I got, they never feared me. If they would show just a little self-preservation, I could spare them. But what? Oh God! What is wrong with you?
Well, then why did you kidnap us? What do you want?
I know you tried to help the Takaigarumi. How else would you have triggered one of my traps?
My bad.
You're the only hope that they have for survival. So I'll just kill you. Then they'll have no hope and will fear me. All of them! Who seem to have multiplied. No. No, dear God, no! No! No, stop singing! Stop singing!
He's gonna kill us.
Well, that escalated quick. That intensified rapidly. Yeah.
This guy's nuts. We gotta get out of here.
I can't free. Ugh.
No, eat still.
Wait, Tom, can't you untie us?
No, actually, I can't.
What? You have all this power and you can't untie us? How is that possible?
Look, there's 3 things my powers can't do. Kill God, make someone fall in love, or untie ropes.
What an arbitrary restriction.
Toshi! Shh! Oh, Toshi.
Where have you been?
Sorry, I had a problem with the miniature lab I carry in my bag. There was a data cache that got some garbage authentication, so I had to find a command interface in order to brute force the encryption protocol.
Just say the words. It's a long story.
It's a long story.
Oh, how interesting. Maybe you can tell us sometime over my times.
Wait, what if Benjamin sees us?
Fuck!
I think he's a touch distracted.
Oh no! You're not getting out of here without a fight.
Seriously?
I don't think this guy knows what he's getting into.
There's 3 of us and 1 of you. You don't stand a chance.
Oh? Don't be so sure. In my quest to strike fear into those little abominations, I have mastered judo, jujitsu, karate, and many other martial arts. That, coupled with my above-average endurance, intelligence, and sexual, should be more than enough to deal with.
Oh, well then. This might actually be interesting. Hero, you know what to do.
All right, you asked for it.
I know the right. Beware the truth of the moonlight night.
Let's just go.
Oh god, is he coughing up blood?
Now.
And so, The four heroes exit, conquering their foe and eager to continue their journey.
What are you talking about? This is the second time I've had to save you.
Wait! I would like to join you on your quest.
Well, guys,
No! Jinko, kick son out of the house! Kick! Yeah!
Ow! Dang. I literally got kicked out of my... Wait. Why is it called a kick if it's a punch? Crap. They could have at least let me grab my games. Or change of underwear. Man. Now what do I do? Maybe the guys will help me out.
Dude, are you serious? That's ridiculous.
You heard me right. Instant mana burn for 3 turns, plus turn after that, and a point of encumbrance for every potato chip on the table.
Whoa, dude, that is so awesome. That is so broken.
Oh, I know, right? It would be so sick if you could cheat like that in real life. Then, being adventurers, that'd be a piece of cake.
Yeah, like every time there was a fair maiden in distress or a fire-breathing werebear, you could just be like, IBS and mic drop.
Oh, dude, that would be the best. Hey, so I got kicked out of my house today.
Wait, really?
On your birthday too. Harsharoni.
I know. Also, that is not going to catch on, dude.
Jealous.
Hey, man, we're your best friends. If there's anything we can do to help, we're here for you, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I was actually thinking I could stay with one of you guys.
Hey, hero. I think I hear my oven calling. Catch you later.
Yeah, my mom would kill me. Homeless guy. Again. But hey, it's not that we don't care about you, it's just...
Wow! Wow, guys, way to divide the party. Ugh, this isn't fair. Could this possibly get any worse? Why did I say that?
Here is your bill, sir. That will be $137.50.
Oh. Oh.
Is there a problem, sir?
Hypothetically, what if I can't exactly pay? Do I just need to wash dishes or something?
Can't pay, sir.
Die, freeloader.
Crap!
Stop him! He ain't without paying!
I think I lost him. But I need to hide. Oh, in there. Oh my God. Are you okay? I'm so sorry.
Help! This young man was trying to rob me!
What? No, it was just an accident.
And he tried to grab my buttocks. I know I'm a beautiful goddess, but how dare you?
What? Whoa!
That's disgusting. You pervert.
Now hold on. Can't we talk about this?
What kind of sick pervert preys on innocent old women? You should be ashamed of yourself. Didn't your mother ever teach you blah, 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 blah?
Why are you all just believing her? You all saw what happened.
Clarabelle's pie. Get 'em.
Yikes!
find a better place to hide. I should be safe in here. Some birthday this turned out to be. This has to be the worst day of my life. I mean, this has to be a test, right? Everything that happened is part of some crazy prank. They wouldn't really kick me.
Maybe that's okay for now. Oh, I should have got some water while I was up. For some reason, this is drying my throat out. Oh, for some reason, of course, it's stir fry. It's all salty. All right, sorry. Just give me 1 sec. Oh, that sounds better. Slam some water. It looks pretty good. What I want to do? Not great. Well, I'm not married. I'm not feeling this quite yet, but let's see what we get. Here. Yeah, one more, sure.
Right. At least.
Okay. Maybe that's okay. I can always clean it up later. I'm getting a little concerned about my... Like, I don't want to get caught in the weeds, but I'm starting to feel like I might be swinging too far in the other direction. Like, I don't know what the term would be for the artistic process, but in the tech world, we call this tech debt. I'm basically just saying, I'll fix it later. We got other important shit to worry about. But that starts to add up over time. So I'm just, by relinquishing a lot of stuff to, fuck it, later, that's kind of risky. Alright, well, let's take a look.
Got you! You're not going anywhere!
You're right. At least.
Oh, he needs it on the other side too. I mean, that doesn't look bad. I need to change his... I really fucked up. Maybe it's okay. Oh man. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's like, now I gotta edit each and every one of these. Whatever.
Right. At least. Not alone
Need
for
some sound
once.
effects. I think his arms waving stops at a good point. Arms. His paws waving at a... stops at a good point. Here. Let's... do that. Actually, let's do... And I mean, they're on frame for such a small amount of time. Maybe it's okay. And I think I have a way of replacing all these much more quickly. But anyway... Why is... crap. Hold on a second. We should definitely be over this layer. I have to make a... yeah, I'll just do it. I'm making a new layer. Whatever, I can move it to a different spot at least. Move it above. Oh, I never color coded these layers either. I should probably do that. God, making changes to this is going to be a giant pain in the ass now. Ugh. Whatever. Do the same thing over here. Okay. So I'll start copying those in a minute. One thing I do want to do right now while I'm thinking about it. Because I don't want him to have his head up the whole time, because that's going to look real dumb. Let's get away with this. Oh Lord, how am I going to do this? One. Yeah, okay. Here's how I'll do it. Undo all that work I just did.
Not alone for once.
Oh, is that where I wanted to change?
You're right.
Maybe like right there. A little ahead of myself.
Not alone for once.
Why is the head not copied? What happened? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, because I forget you gotta click within the marquee. I always forget about that. Sure, I don't know what this pixel's for, but ain't nobody got time for that.
You're right. At least, not alone for once.
Fix that pretty easily. That's fine, I can always fix that later. One more, sure. Then that'd be perfect. Now... Okay, I know what to do. Let's grab this. Yeah. Let's grab... Nope, nope. Grab that. Paste it there. And then on this one, I... grab... all of it. Paste. Cool. So now all I have to do is boop, boop, all makes sense in a second. I hope I'm doing this right. I got a bad feeling about something. We'll see in a minute. So let me just make sure it's alternating properly. Like it doesn't get stuck anywhere. It did. I knew it. I could feel it in my bones. I knew it was gonna happen. Okay, that should be pretty easy to fix. Wait, something told me. No, come on. There we go. Whatever, I don't feel like thinking right now. Probably would be faster if I just grabbed a bunch of them, but I'm almost done. Actually, I think it should go the whole time, right? No, it doesn't. I mean, I guess it could.
Right.
And actually, if these get out of sync, I don't think it's necessarily the end of the world.
Right.
Time 3:30. 2 hours and 45 minutes. I should end soon. Toshi's almost done, at least. 2 hours and 45 minutes. I really should try to wrap up in the next... Perfect. Alright. Let's double check it. I'm actually making a pretty good... Let me look at my list of tasks real quick. Oops. Animation pass, to Game Morph. This is I'm saving for for DaVinci Resolve. Kakuto hands. It should be pretty quick. Replace a cube. That's not happening. Maybe off stream, but most likely not today. 2D art, asset, details for background. I don't have time. The tome stuff. So I can get through this stuff. In fact, this one's almost done. I could probably get through this. Sorry, not doing this right now. Let's actually move that out. Whatever, that's good enough. I do need to wrap up soon. Animation pass, Kakato hands. Kakato hands should be pretty quick. Here, let's see what we got so far.
Got you! You're not going anywhere!
You're right. At least, not alone for once.
Actually, didn't look too bad. Let's keep watching.
He got Toshi!
Oh, really? I didn't notice.
See? I fucking told you! You couldn't lay a finger on him!
Well, if Hero's big butt wasn't in the way.
Hey! I prefer the term cake. Thank you.
Shut it, man tits! There's a message in the dirt.
We have to go save Toshi.
You will hold your horses, young man. This is clearly a trap.
I agree. We can't just go.
Oh! So now you think we should avoid the spirits?
I'm not saying we leave Toshi. We just have to think a minute.
Nope, not thinking. I'm gonna go save him.
What? You get back here, you! Ooh, rock in my shoe, rock in my shoe.
Her animation, her hopping up and down, is not critical for today. I feel like I can do that pretty quickly. Let's do the Kakato hand, and I think that's where I'm going to call it. Which is... well, it's actually a couple of things. It's this. Where is it? It is that way. Okay. Just want to quickly give it a better silhouette. I'll use a darker color. I can't see what I'm doing. This looks okay, I guess. Could definitely be better. Oh, he only has 4 fingers. Oops. I was like, why does that look so weird? And they move through space. Oh, oops. I think right here I want Kakaro's eyes closed, but I just realized something. I think he has colored eyelids. I think that's a thing I decided on before and I totally forgot about. Do I have... where's the character sheet? What the fuck? Where is it? Ah, here it is. Oh, he does. Oops. Do I care enough to like go through all that and try to fix it? And I'll have to tell my animator about it too.
Not alone for once?
Alright, whatever. And then we... Sure.
He got.
Okay. How are things looking? So I'm gonna say the Kakato hand thing. It's not perfect, but it's at least it at least looks less crappy. It looks less crappy than this. Here, let me pause and let me see if there's anything that I feel like I can accomplish before I end for the day. We've been going about 3 hours. That's a pretty good amount of time. Let me save. Let's just check for any egregious errors. And I'm gonna try to convince myself to work on this off stream, like later tonight, so that I can. Well, actually, now that I think about it, it doesn't really matter if I finish it tonight or not. Just so long as next stream, I promise you guys, next stream it will not be this scene. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing this dialogue over and over again. So am I. Don't worry. But here, let's give it a play.
Got you! You're not going anywhere!
You're right. At least, not alone for what?
He got Toshi!
Oh, really? I didn't notice.
See? I fucking told you! You couldn't lay a finger on him!
Well, if Hero's big butt wasn't in the way.
Hey! I prefer the term cake, thank you!
Oh my god, I bit my lip.
Shut
Ow.
up, man tits! There's a message in the dirt.
Oh, that really fucking hurt. Oh, that hurt.
We have to go save Toshi.
You will hold your horses, young man! This is clearly a trap!
I agree. We can't just go.
Oh! So now you think we should avoid the spirits?
I'm not saying we leave Toshi. We just have to think a minute.
Nope! Not thinking! I'm gonna go save him!
What? You get back here, you! Ooh, rock in my shoe. Rock in my shoe.
You know what? This is one thing that is really bugging me. I keep saying I'm not going to do her hopping up and down. I think before I end, I am going to do that really, really fast. It shouldn't take too long. Oh my god, while we were playing back, I bit my lip and it hurts. So, why does that always happen to me? Alright, I'm putting my music back on. Let's do this one thing. There's obviously a lot of stuff I can nitpick, but I think as far as like a first pass that I can bring into DaVinci and futz with, this is pretty good. Definitely want to smooth out a lot of these animations, but how do I want to do this? Sorry, let me figure this out before I keep talking. So maybe like boom. I don't need much. I don't think. Up by one more pixel. And then we, oh my god, do the reverse.
Rock in my
This is gonna look dumb. It's gonna need some overlapping animation to really make it pop. Wait, what? Let's, stop it. So, up, down. Up, down, down. Wait, so this is the same as this. Yeah, okay, so all I need to do is grab this. I don't know if that's too fast. Let's give it a test. Oh my god. Alright, cool. Freaking OBS. OBS, you're always a homie, and I really appreciate you. Jesus Christ, man. I don't know why this always happens. Alright, let's give this a proper test.
Rockin' my shoe, rockin' my shoe.
That's way too fast. It's pretty quick to fix, though. Let's double them. Double the amount of frames. Add a bunch there. Nope. Move that over like that. This is definitely not going to be perfect. Matter of fact, it may have been foolish for me to try to rush this at the end of a stream. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh, oops. I goofed. I goofed. Oh, come on. One, two, three, four.